We are learning how to unravel a little bit more together, which is so much of what unschooling is. It's unraveling and becoming skilled at trusting that the unraveling is actually vital to the spaciousness that is needed for the emergence of something that is rooted in what is actually aligned for the people involved, not what we thought before they got here and plug them into. We have access, and so much of for me, this savor complex work is about that, like being able to access what I believe is in us, and not only me being able to access it for myself, because nature always needs other nature. So to be able to be in spaces where I am seen enough, heard enough, trusted enough that I can show up in level 9 unraveling, and someone in the space is grounded and rooted, so that then, as we know, those things, those cues, as I'm learning this in thanatology school, you walk into a room with a groundedness, you also are holding that grief in a way that another human might need you to in that moment, just like you will need that at some point. There's so much in these movements now that are talking about how self-care and community care, like all these things that we keep pushing self-care on people, when it's like, actually, what you're talking about, what's needed here is community care, sometimes before we can even get to that. Because if I'm on fire and you're telling me to take a freaking bubble bath, I can't get to it. I can't get there. I can't be still, but I can be in community where someone has developed the skill to drop into a thing that I can cheat off their paper and tap into my thing and just watch Lynn on the app and listen to Lynn on the app for 15 minutes because I am not gathered today in that way. So I'm going to call in other nature in this moment. That too is a skill. Mm-hmm. So in unschooling, I don't have to have and be all the things, but I can understand that my capacity also includes the calling in, the reliance upon, the co in the thing. And we can't do it alone. So much to let go, to even recognize, like how my friend Hill says, you can't see your own eyebrows. You can't, you just can't, no matter how you try, not without that mirror. And that's what other nature, be that people, plants, all the different ways that we can come back to what we need, come back to be able to draw on what we need, which is not always, it's always within us, but the access to that is sometimes a collective effort.
This is Lynn Fraser. Join us for the 2024 Radical Recovery Summit, January 12th to 21st. RadicalRecoverySummit.com